Hello, my name is Givelord Remplis, and today I'll be presenting my informative speech titled A Key Team Player. I'm going to show you my audience members and listening. All right. So, just imagine you're at the hospital or a doctor's office and you hear, I need MA assistants to come to room 3 for a rectal exam, stat. Assisting with the rectal exam isn't something you hear very often, but it's something that in my job I do on a day-to-day occurrence. I'm going to be discussing what it means to be a medical assistant and what we do. I really believe that medical assistants are a key team player in the medical field and others should be informed about the role of one. So, I began my externship as an MA in November of 2021. And I obtained my AS degree from Southeastern College, and I've been working as an MA for almost a year now. I will be discussing what the role of an MA and what the job duties are for one. So we'll look at how to become a medical assistant, and lastly, how you can grow from this career and how it can help you. So don't let the rectal exam scare you off. There's much more to this field, and we'll be exploring it together. So, what is a medical assistant? Well, they support the role of providers like doctors and nurse practitioners. We assist with or carry out duties as directed by the provider. What's cool is that MAs can work basically in any type of medical setting. The position of a medical assistant is one that there will always be a need for, and there are ongoing roles all over. The Occupational Outlook Handbook predicts substantial growth in this career with an expected 16% over the next 10 years. Northwest Suburban College states that MAs can work at doctor's offices, urgent cares, rehab facilities, OBGYN offices, or outpatient facilities. You name it. There are most likely MAs working there. Depending on the location and job duties at that facility, there will always be a need for MAs. Because of the wide variety of locations to work, a medical assistant should be proficient in several different tasks, knowing how to draw blood, administering injections, wound care, triaging patients, etc. can give you a leg up when starting a new job as an MA. So the tasks that you would perform are all different and they're based on location and specialty of that facility. So there are two sides to being a medical assistant. There is the more clinical side where you would be administering various tests, running an EKG machine, testing urine samples, and so much more. While on the other hand, there are MAs who work more on the administrative side, working at the front desk, answering calls, working on patient records, scanning paperwork, etc. I have actually done both sides, so that's why it is important to be proficient all around. So now that you know what a medical assistant is, let's discuss how you can become one. So here are the steps to begin when wanting to become a medical assistant. Start by doing your research. Research schools that will work best for your schedule, whether online, in person, day, or night. eMedicalassistance.com states the different type of schools you can apply to, like technical schools, vocational schools, or community colleges offer an MA program. Some programs can offer you a certificate or a degree, and the completion time will vary. So decide which is best for the goals that you would like to achieve. Although every situation is different, you definitely have to consider how you'll pay for school. Consider if you'll need to take out loans or if you can qualify for financial aid. But before applying to the school you've decided on, you'll also need to know what is necessary in order to be accepted. Look online or contact the admissions department to learn about prerequisites. Some schools have less strict requirements than others. Some programs can require you to have previous medical background or to do certain entrance exams before they'll accept you. So be sure to find out what's required and get working on it before you apply. So being an MA comes with many benefits, especially the fact that there's always room for growth and a place to improve your skills. Medical assisting is a launchpad that, if you use it right, can help get you into your future career. Although some may choose to make being an MA a permanent career, some may opt to further their education in other fields. Either option is great, and some jobs will even pay for your tuition for employees that go back to school in that field. Or some can even offer advancement opportunities for MAs who they believe show initiative. Healthcare Career College lists a few roles that you can advance into as a medical assistant, such as becoming a medical assistant instructor at a college, becoming a phlebotomist, or becoming a medical office manager, and so many more options. With the experience gained from working in certain locations, it'll be an advantage when pursuing a career in other fields. For the ones who decide to remain MAs, there are benefits also. Companies will pay you more for the more experience you have, or in the different fields that you've worked, or the number of years that you've been in MA. They'll pay you more. So, there's always going to be work in the field, and you'll never be bored with how many specialties and options you have that you can choose from. So, let's review. Just about anyone can get into the job of medical assistant. If you have a heart to care for patients and you're looking for a stable career in the medical field, this would be a good field for you. So, we discussed what an MA is and what it means to be one. Also, how can you get started at being an MA and where can you go from there in the field? So, the choice is yours now. Does a career as a medical assistant sound like it would be a good job for you?